Okay, so good afternoon, Barium. So let's start na the discussion. But first of all, let me ask if nakikita na po ng malinaw yung pinapresent po ni teacher sa screen. Nakikita na po ba?
Apo.
Yes po.
Kita po.
Yes po.
How about my voice? Is it clear? Naririnig po ba ng maayos?
Clear
Yes
po.
po.
Clear po.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's start the discussion na, and I think you already have the idea kung ano po yung magiging topic po natin for today. Okay, so during the orientation, teacher already discussed to you what will be the first topic or what will be the first chapter that we will be discussing, and that is about the functions. Okay, and today I'm going to discuss to you the basic concepts of functions. Okay, but before we start the discussion, meron po muna tayong konting warm up lang po. Okay, so this game or this activity is named Sub Me In. So teacher will give you a set of letters from letter A to letter Z, and each letter corresponds a number. Okay? So all you have to do mga anak is to substitute the number to the letter na ibibigay ko po sa inyo. Okay, teacher will give you a word and ang gagawin nyo po is hahanapin nyo po yung corresponding number ng each letter. Okay, then you're going to add all the numbers, then write your final answer dun sa pinakadulo ng box. Okay? For example, mga anak, teacher gave you a word love. Okay, so hahanapin ninyo si letter L, which is 12, O, which is 15, V, 22, then letter E, 5. So hahanapin nyo po yan dyan sa box po, sa taas. So kapag nahanap nyo na, ang gagawin nyo po is ipag-add nyo lang po sila. Okay, so 12 plus 15 plus 22 plus 5, the answer is 54. Okay, so kukuhain lang po natin yung summation. So ganun lang po yung gagawin natin. Magbibigay si teacher ng word, then hahanapin niyo yung mga corresponding number, then you're going to add it all. Okay? So kung wala pa po kayong hawak na calculator, so maglabas na po kayo ng calculator para po makapag-start na tayo. And please don't forget to take down notes ha. Okay, so the first word is knowledge. Okay? So what is the summation kaya nung word na knowledge? You can type your answer on the chat box ha. Okay, so substitute nyo lang yung mga number dun sa letter. Okay, Jamie says it's 86, Gamboa 96, Stella 96, Cortez 96. Okay, Princess gave the complete solution with the corresponding value of each letter and the sum is 89. Althea answer 96, Garcia answer 96. Okay, so let's see kung ano po ba yung answer po for the word knowledge. Okay? So for the word knowledge, the summation is 96. Okay? Mga anak, para po dun sa mga nagkamali, okay lang po yan. Siguro po naduling lang po tayo sa pagkuha po ng mga numbers. Okay? But we need to be observant kasi once we substitute a number po dito and mali po yung na substitute natin, magka-crash po yung equation po natin or yung solution po natin. Ibig sabihin po magkakaroon po tayo ng mga maling sagot. Okay, one more time. How about the word hard work? So same pa din po ng gagawin, substitute lang po, and then give me the summation of the answer or of the numbers. Okay, Stella says it's 98, Cortez also 98, Diaz 98, Gamboa 98, Garcia 98, Hamantok, Hael, Akuyong, Fajardo, it's 98, Guerrero, it's 98. So let's see if the answer for the word hard work is 98. Okay, so there you go. So all of you, get the correct answer. Okay, so the word hard work, the summation of it is 98. So, ganun lang po yung gagawin natin kay function. Okay? Meron tayong given na equation. Ang gagawin lang natin is substitute. Okay, yung mga given natin dun kay variable po. Okay, pero bago tayo dun pumunta, I'm going to discuss to you first what is a function and what is a relations. Okay? So ito kasi dalawa po is magkasama po. Okay? So pag sinabi nating relation, this is the relationship between the two sets. Okay, two sets of information. Okay? And while the function, this is the well behave of the relation that is given as a starting point, we know exactly where to go. Para kasi siyang machine mga anak na kung saan po kapag tayo naglagay ng input or if we're going to put a data, magkakaroon po tayo ng output. And that output is related po doon sa input po na ilalagay po natin. Okay? So pag sinabi rin natin na function, it has also a set para siyang relation. Kasi si relation, ang hinahanap naman natin doon, yung relationship ni first set kay second set. Dito naman po kay function, meron siyang corresponding two sets and the two sets name the domain and the range. And kailangan daw po para po masabi na function, okay, yung given po natin is si domain, for each value in the domain, there should be exactly one. Okay? Kailangan daw po, iisa lang po ang value ni range. Ulitin ko ha. For each value in the domain, there should be exactly one value in the range. Okay? And we write the function or we represent the function by this equation. Y is equal to f of x. So wag po tayo maninibago kapag po ang gagamitin po sa equation is y. Tapos kapag iba naman po sa iba, gagamitin f of x. They're just the same. Okay? So it depend on me, it depend on my given, kung ano po yung gagamitin ko sa dalawa, but then again, they're just the same. Okay? So si domain tsaka si range po, may isa pa pong tawag. Okay? Kung mapapansin niyo your junior high school day, your teacher in mathematics already discussed to you yung table po, yung X and Y table. Ngayon po, si Y po doon, that is the dependent variable. And yung letter X naman po doon, that is your independent variable. Okay? Na kung saan po the set of allowable values for the independent variable or for the X is also called the domain of the function. Okay? Ibig sabihin po nun, si X po, siya po si domain. And siya din po yung independent variable po natin. So yung tatlong tawag po na yon, iisa lang naman po yung ibig sabihin. Okay? And ganun din po kay range. So the set of corresponding values po for the dependent variable is called naman the range of the function. Okay? So wag tayo mali dito kay range, kay dependent variable, tsaka kay y. Ganon din naman po kay x, kay independent, tsaka kay domain. Okay? So iba-iba man po ng salita na gagamitin po natin, but on this topic, on function, iisa lang po ang definition po nila. And iisa lang po yung gusto nilang iparating po sa atin. Okay? Take note, again. So for every input, gaya nga ng sabi ko sa inyo kanina, for every input or that is our domain, there should be only a unique output or range. Okay, so teacher will give you an example later on para ma-visualize nyo kung ano ba yung sinasabi ko na kada input kailangan merong corresponding or there's a unique output. Okay? But before we start discussing that, I would like to tell you first the types of the relations. So, i-discuss muna to ni teacher nang sa gayon, kapag nagbigay na ako ng example, i-relate na natin silang dalawa. Okay? So, meron po tayong apat na types of relation. So, it was also written ata on your module. May mga examples din po doon. Okay? So we have four types of relation. The first type is the one-to-one correspondence. The second one is the one-to-many correspondence. Third one is many-to-one correspondence. And lastly, the many-to-many correspondence. Okay, yung apat po na yan is type po ng relations. Okay, meron tayong one-to-one correspondence, one-to-many correspondence, many-to-one correspondence, and lastly, many-to-many correspondence. So teacher will tell you what are, magbibigay si teacher ng examples neto, and then i-relate natin siya kay function. Okay, example number one. So let's determine if this set of ordered pair can represent a function. Okay, para po kasi malaman natin kapag ganito po yung binibigay lang na given, ordered pairs, para malaman natin na si itong ordered pairs na to is a function, kailangan natin gamitin or kailangan muna natin malaman kung anong type po ng relation siya. Okay, kapag nalaman na natin kung anong type po ng relation siya, that will be the time that we can conclude if this ordered pair is a function or not. Okay, sir, paano mo gagawin yon? Okay, all you have to do, everyone, is to make a table separating your domain and your range. Okay, so yan pong dalawa. So, sinulat ko po dito lahat ng domain na makikita ko po dito sa ordered pair, or that is yung puro x po nila, yung nasa unahan, yung letter A, the square root of y, 13, and then q. Dito naman sa kabila, this is the range, and this is also the y. Okay, dito po sa ordered pair po natin. Yung x squared, yung 1 over z, 2d, tsaka st. Okay, sir, since nalagay mo na sa ganyan, ano na po yung gagawin po natin na next? Okay, ang gagawin po natin dyan, once po na nakapaggawa na tayo ng table, is pagtatapatin po natin yung mga corresponding x and y. Okay, for example, si A, kanino po ba siya corresponding? Kay x squared po. So, gagawa na lang tayo ng line. Okay, ganun din si square root ng y, kay 1 over z siya, si 13, ganun din po kay 2D, and then si Q po kay ST. Kung mapapansin nyo po, kada isang domain, meron lang po siyang isang range lang. Okay? Ibig sabihin po neto, ang type po ng relation niya, since 1, then 1 lang din po yung range, this is a one-to-one correspondence. Ang tanong, kapag one-to-one po ba function o hindi? Okay? Kung babalikan natin kanina yung definition po ng function po natin, ang sabi doon, for each element on your domain, there should be exactly one, or there should be a unique element on your range. Okay, since pinapakita po dito ng table na kada isang domain, isa lang din po yung element na makukuha niya kay range, therefore, one-to-one correspondence or disordered pair is also a function. Okay, ibig sabihin pala, sir, kapag one-to-one, function agad? Yes. Okay, kapag one-to-one correspondence po siya, you can conclude that that is also a function. Okay? Question po kay one-to-one correspondence?
Wala po.
Okay, wala naman. So, malinaw mga anak ha. So, kapag naguguluhan, tanong lang po kay teacher, okay? Next one. How about this ordered pair also? So, let's determine if the set of ordered pair can represent also a function. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong Philippines, Manila, Indonesia, Jakarta, Thailand, Bangkok, Indonesia, Bali. So, kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, ganun din po yung gagawin natin dito. Paghihiwalayin natin si domain tsaka si range. Okay? So, lahat ng domain, isusulat mo. Lahat ng range, isusulat mo. Pero kung mapapansin niyo mga anak, tatlo lang po yung nakasulat sa domain pero apat dun kay range. Bakit po? Kasi po si Indonesia po, etong Indonesia, naulit lang po siya. Ngayon, kapag meron po tayong mga ganyang scenario or meron po tayong ganyang case dito po or ganyang given na nauulit lang naman po siya kahit gaano pa po yung kadami, isang beses lang po natin siya isusulat. Okay, we will be just counting Indonesia as one. Okay? So, hindi mo na siya kailangan pa isulat ng isa pa. Okay, kasi magre-redundancy lang siya and then ang pangit tignan since meron na nga dun sa taas. Okay? So, after natin masulat po yung domain and range, ganun ulit. So, pagtatapatin lang natin yung corresponding domain for the range. So, si Philippines para kay Manila, si Indonesia para kay Jakarta, si Thailand para kay Bangkok, and then si Indonesia para kay Bali. Kung mapapansin nyo naman sa example na ito, si Indonesia po, meron siyang dalawang range. Okay? Since meron siyang dalawang range, ano kayang correspondence ito mga anak? Kasi kanina, saktuhan lang, tagi-isa lang sila. Kaya natawag nating 1 to 1. How about po kapag ganito na isang domain, dalawang range? Ah,
One to many. One to many po.
very good. So this is a one-to-many correspondence. Okay? Very good mga anak. So very good observation. Sir, paano mo nasabi na one-to-many siya? Kasi po, isa lang po yung domain, kaya po one, and then many, kasi po dalawa po yung range. So ganun lang po yon. Yung first word na makikita po ninyo dito, ito po yung para kay domain, at ito po yung kabila para po kay range. Okay? Ang tanong ko naman na susunod, since this is a one-to-many correspondence, ano naman po, ito po ba'y function o hindi?
Hindi po.
Bakit kaya anak hindi? Sino nagsagot ng hindi po? Is it Sahara Veons? Sino makakapag...
Opo.
Sahara, bakit kaya hindi natin siya matatawag na function?
Kasi po, hindi lang po iisa yung range, yung value ng range niya.
Okay. So, sabi kasi sa definition, ulit-ulitin natin to para hindi po tayo mamali or para ma-master po natin na kailangan po na kada isang domain, kailangan isa lang po yung value niya sa range. Okay? Kaya ito pong one-to-many correspondence, this is not a function. Okay? Balik tayo sa una. One-to-one correspondence, function. One-to-many correspondence, not a function. Okay? Next one. Okay, let's determine naman if the equation f of x is equal to 3x squared can represent a function. Paano po kapag ganito ang given? Ang given po is naka-equation na po, hindi na siya ordered pair. So ano pong gagawin natin? So of course, me as your teacher will give you the set of value of x. Okay, so kunyari daw po ang x po natin is -2, -1, 1, tsaka 2. Ano kaya yung f of x natin or ano kaya yung value po ng y natin? Okay? Sino kaya makakapagsagot? Gusto ko sagutan ninyo to. If the value of x is -2, what would be f of x? So, kagaya lang nung ginawa natin kanina sa activity, substitute nyo lang yung value ni x doon po sa equation natin na f of x is equal to 3x squared. Anyone? Pag nahihiya sabihin, patype na lang po nung answer sa chat box po. So, So ano kaya magiging value ni f of x kapag po sa x natin is -2? Okay, meron po ba? Sige, sagutan mo na ni teacher sa umpisa ha. So, si f of x po, kapag ang value ng x natin is -2, ang answer po is 12. Teacher, paano mo nagawa yan? So, ang gagawin lang po natin is we're just going to substitute po the value of x, which is -2, sa lahat po ng x na makikita natin sa equation. Okay? Ibig sabihin po, ito pong x na to, papalitan po natin yan ng -2. Okay, and then we will be following the PEMDAS rule, which is uunahin po na natin yung may exponent bago po natin i-multiply kay 3. So, kokopyahin muna natin si 3, then si -2 squared natin, ibig sabihin po nun, si -2 times mo lang din kay -2. Okay, so -2 times -2, that will be +4. So, 3 times 4, 12. Kaya ang f of -2 natin is 12. So, ganun natin siya nakuha mga anak. Okay? Paano naman anak kapag ang x is -1? Paano naman kaya kapag daw si x -1?
Sir, 3 po.
Althea?
I think po 3 po yung sagot, sir.
Okay. So, check natin. So, pag -1 kaya ang answer is 3. Okay. Althea, very good. 3 po ang sagot. So, sir, paano naman yon? So, same process lang din po na ginawa po natin dito. We will just be substituting all the value of x na -1 sa lahat po ng x na makikita natin sa equation. And then, we will be doing the operation na po. So, kagaya kanina, kopyahin ng si 3, then si -1 po squared natin. So, -1 times -1, that is +1. And then 3 times 1, that is +3. Therefore, f of -1 is +3. So, ganyan po natin siya nakuha. Okay? How about +1? Paano po kapag +1 po yung given? Or kapag yung x po natin is +1? Ano po kaya magiging f of x?
+3 po, sir.
Okay. Harry Roy says it's +3. Della Austria says
Opo.
it's +3. So, very good mga anak. So, that is +3. So, alam nyo naman ang gagawin dyan. So, multiply lang si 1 sa sarili niya. So, 1 times 1, that is 1. Then, multiply kay 3. Kaya po +3 siya. How about +2?
12
12.
Okay.
po.
Very good. So, ang answer po natin dyan, once po na ang value na po ni x is 2, 12 na po. Okay, so alam nyo na kung paano mag-solve. Okay, kung paano kuhain yung f of x. Now, my next question is, what type of relations is this? Any guess?
Sir,
Yes,
I think po ano siya, 1 to 1.
1 to 1. Okay, Althea says it's 1 to 1. Okay, meron pa po bang ibang sagot aside from 1 to
Sir,
1? Yes,
sir.
Harry Roy.
I think, sir, sir, many to 1 po.
Okay,
Para lang po.
Sir, minute to 1 po.
okay, sabi ni Harry Roy tsaka ni Carl, this is a many-to-one correspondence. Okay, so check natin. Okay? So, sulat ni teacher lang siya na pa-vertical, -2, -1, 1, tsaka +2. Sa range naman natin, so si 12, okay, naulit siya ng dalawang beses, kaya po isang beses na lang natin siya isusulat. Okay? Ganun din si 3. Since naulit siya, isang beses lang po. And then pagtatapatin natin. Si -2 kay 12, si +2 kay 12. Ganun din si -1 kay 3 siya, then si +1 kay 3 din. So kung mapapansin ninyo mga anak, dalawa yung value or dalawa yung element sa domain, tapos isa lang yung corresponding range nila. Kagaya ni -2 tsaka ni +2, pareho silang nasa domain, pero yung range nila isa lang, which is 12. So ganun din po kay -1 tsaka kay +1 na 3. So this example anak, or this f of x is equal to 3x squared, this is a many to one correspondence. Okay, sir, paano naging many? Kasi po, dalawa po yung domain, isa lang po yung range nila. Kaya many to one. So, okay, so Harry, Roy, and Carl, very good. Okay, doon naman kay ate, I forgot the name, I'm so sorry. Try lang po ulit tayo. Okay, next question. Is this a function? Or is this a function? A many to one correspondence po ba is a function?
Yes.
Bakit yes, Sahara? Bakit kaya yes? Okay. So, this is a function. Many to one correspondence is a function. Sir, bakit? Kasi nga po, ay, yes. Sorry, sorry. Sorry for the interruption. Sino po yung nagsalita?
Medyo mahina po yung ano, yung net.
Okay. Akala ko kasi hindi ka na magsasagot, anak. Go ahead, Sahara.
Like kanina po, sir, yung definition po ng function, ano, yung element in the domain is related to only one value in the range po. Yung parang,
Okay. So, very good ka dun, Sahara. So, since po, one lang po yung corresponding range po nung domain natin, kahit po dalawang domain po yon, still this is a function. So, wala pong barrier kapag po si domain po is more than one. Tapos, iisa lang po yung range nila. Okay lang po yon. Okay? Kasi sabi naman po dun sa definition, or for each element doon kay domain, kailangan isa lang yung range. Pareho nga sila, pero isa lang yung range nila. So, okay lang po yun. So, many to one is a function. Okay? So, ganun yun ha. So, one to one anak, function. One to many, not a function. Many to one, function. Okay, lastly. Okay, look on this example. So we have the domain here, which is 1, 2, 3, and then the range, which is 4, 5, 6. So si 1 kay 4, si 2 din kay 4. Si 3 naman kay 5, si 3 din kay 6. What kind of traditions is this?
Many to many po, sir.
So this is a many to many correspondence. Sir, bakit many to many? Okay, kasi po, dalawang domain, which is 1 and 2, isa yung range na 4. Okay, kapag yan lang po yung given, masasabi natin na this is a many to one. Yun nga lang, dito kasi kay 3, ang range niya dalawa, which is 5 and 6. So kapag ito naman yung given, this is a one to many. So kapag po combination ng dalawa, we will be calling it a many to many correspondence. Okay? So, ganun lang po siya. Kapag ganyan po yung itsura po nung table po natin or kung ano man pong gagawin po natin para po ma-identify natin kung anong klaseng relation siya. Next, is many to many a function?
No,
Yes or no?
no po.
No. Okay, very good, Seth. So, this many to many correspondence is not a function. Okay? So, hindi siya function. So, ganun po, that are the examples po ng types ng relations. Okay? Try tayo. Okay? Try naman tayo na kayo po yung magsasagot. All you have to do is to determine to me if the following set of ordered pair is a function, then before that, you need to tell me kung ano pong type ng relation siya. Okay? So let's start with letter A. So I have here the ordered pairs to 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Is this a function or not? And then tell me if it is, if what type of relation is this also? Yes. Sino po yun?
Bermejo po.
Okay, Borromeo. Is it JC? Ikaw ba yung
Yes
nagsasalita?
po.
Okay, JC. What's your answer, anak?
Sir, that is a function kasi po, yung every domain is correspondence on their own range po.
Ah,
And ang relation po nila is 1 to 1.
Okay. Very good, JC. So letter A or the first example is a function. So gaya nga ng sinabi ni JC, for each domain, meron lang siyang corresponding one value sa range. Ibig sabihin po nun, si 1 para lang kay 2, si 2 kay 3, si 3 kay 4, si 4 and 5. So this is also a one-to-one correspondence. So very good. How about letter B? Si letter B kaya, is this a function or not?
Function po, sir.
Okay, function. Very good. This is a function. And what type of relations is this?
One to
One
one.
to one po.
Okay, very good also. So this is a function and this is a one-to-one correspondence. Okay, magaling. How about letter C?
That's function po.
Okay, bilis ta. So this is a not a function and anong relation kaya siya? Bakit siya hindi naging function?
One to
Main
many.
to many po.
Okay, sabi ni Kim, this is, oh, Carl, anong sabi mo? Bakit hindi siya function?
One to many po, sir.
So, this is a one-to-many for you. And si Kim, iba kasi yung sinabi ni Kim. Kim, anong sabi mo kanina? Bakit hindi
One
siya...
to many po.
One-to-many din ba sinabi mo? Okay. So, one-to-many din. So, meron pa po bang ibang sagot aside from one-to-many? Okay. So, tama.
Sir,
Yes.
many to one po.
Many to one. Okay. Pero anak, di ba sabi ni teacher kapag many to one, that is a function?
Many to many.
Okay. So, tignan natin mga anak kung ano po ba talaga yung type ng relation niya. If this is a one to many or many to many. So, sulat natin ha ng pa-vertical or ng pa-table po. So, we have the domain which is 1, 0, -1, 0. So, naulit si 0, kaya isang beses na lang natin siya isusulat. So, meron tayong 1, meron tayong 0, meron tayong -1. On our range, meron naman tayong 0, 1, 0, -1. So, ganun ulit, si 0, dalawang beses na ulit or dalawang beses natin makikita, susulat na lang natin ng isa. So, 0, 1, then -1. Pagtapatin natin. Si 1, papunta kay 0. Si 0, kay +1. Si -1, kay 0. Si 0, kay -1. So based on this illustration, is this a one-to-many or a many-to-many correspondence?
Many to many po.
Many to many.
Okay, very good. So letter C is not one-to-many. Instead, this is a many-to-many correspondence. Okay? Nakuha po ba yung sa letter C? Okay,
Opo.
very good. Okay. Next letter. Let's answer letter D. Okay. How about this letter D?
Function po.
Function. Okay? Very good. This is a function. And what type of relation is this?
Many to one po.
Many to one po.
Okay. Magagaling. So this is a many to one correspondence. Okay, para po dun sa gustong makita yung illustration po niya, so try po natin isulat. So we have -2 for the domain, -1, 0, 1, tsaka 2. Okay, pasensya na po sa space. And then for the range, meron tayong 4. So isang beses na lang natin siya isusulat. Okay, dalawa po kasi siya dyan. We have 1. Okay, isang beses na lang natin sa sulat. And then si 0. Then, pagtapat-tapatin na po natin sila. Para lang tayo nagma-matching dito, matching type. Okay? So, -2 papunta kay 4. Ganon din si +2. Si -1 kay 1. Ganon din si +1. And then si 0 kay 0. So, kung mapapansin ninyo, dalawang domain, isa lang po yung value ng range niya. So this is a many to one correspondence. Okay? So do you have question mga anak regarding po sa types po ng relation?
Wala po.
Wala po.
So malinaw naman sa inyong mga anak, di ba? Okay. So to end the discussions dun sa function and relation, so here is the conclusion. Okay. Always remember mga anak that every relation or not every relation is a function. So sino lang po yung matatawag natin na function? We have the one-to-one and then the many-to-one correspondence. Okay? But every function is matatawag natin na relation. So always put that on your mind, mga anak. Okay? Next one. So definition ulit ni function, huwag kakalimutan na kailangan in each element kay x, kay domain, okay, kailangan meron lang siyang exactly one element kay y or kay range. Okay? So that is the function and then relation. Okay? Since you don't have question about this one, let's proceed na po dun sa next topic, which is the vertical line test. Okay? So si vertical line test naman po is ginagamit din po natin siya para po masabi natin kung yung graph po ba is function or not. Yung kanina, yung types ng relation, so ginagamit natin siya para po masabi kung yung ordered pair po ba or yung equation po ba na binigay sa atin is function or not. So, paano po kapag graph lang po yung given? Okay? So, ito po yung gagamitin po natin. So, si vertical line test po is a set of a set of points in an x and y plane or for the Cartesian plane. Okay? The graph of a function if and only if every vertical line intersect, okay, the graph it at most one point. Kailangan daw po yung graph tsaka yung vertical line na isusulat po natin is magtatagpo or mag-intersect lang po sa iisang point. Okay, kagaya lang din po yan kanina na kung saan kailangan daw po isa lang yung value or isa lang po yung element ni range. Okay? So, ito po yung mga example po ng graph po na baka ma-encounter nyo po. Okay? Itong nasa taas, these are the non-linear or all of this is non-linear. Pero itong nasa unahan po, this is a quadratic function. And as you can see, the graph is a parabola that the opening is upward. Okay? So, ito po yung vertical line, yung color orange. Okay? Kahit saan po, pwede po kayong maglagay po ng vertical line. Okay? Wala pong pipigil sa inyo. Wala naman pong bearing po yon. Kahit saan po tayo maglagay. Okay? Kunyari, naglagay ako dito, naglagay ako dito, naglagay ako dito, then dito. So, kahit saan ako dyan maglagay, mapapansin ko lang na sa iisang point lang po sila magkakatalo. Or magkakatalo. No, not magkakatalo. Sorry for the word. Sa iisang point lang sila magmi-meet or magi-intersect. Therefore, kapag ganyan po yung itsura ng graph ninyo, automatic po that this graph is a function. Okay? So, etong graph na to, function po siya. Ito namang pangalawa, so familiar naman kayo sa ganitong graph. It looks like a bell curve for a normal distribution. So, kahit saan din po ako maglagay dyan ng vertical line test. Okay? Ganun pa din po yung mga observe ko. Sa iisang point pa rin sila magi-intersect. Therefore, this graph is a function. Okay? How about the third picture? So this is look like a semicircle or a protractor. So kahit saan din ako dyan maglagay ng vertical line, still sa iisang point pa din po sila magi-intersect. Okay? Therefore, this is also a function. So ito pong tatlong ito lang po yung iilan sa example po ng graph na ma-encounter nyo po. Okay? So lahat po tong tatlo na nasa taas, lahat po to function. Okay, let's proceed on this one. So this graph is a circle, a 360 circle. Okay, ngayon si teacher naglagay ng vertical line. Oh, ayan, yung color orange. So napansin ni teacher, meron siyang intersecting point kay quadrant 1, meron din siyang intersecting point kay quadrant 4. Okay. So, dalawang intersecting point po yung nakita natin. Therefore po, kapag ganyan po yung scenario, this is not a function already. Okay, kasi kung babalikan pa rin natin yung function, kailangan daw po iisa lang. Okay, unique lang po yung range po natin. Okay? So, dito naman sa pangalawa, so para lang siyang si picture number 1, yun nga lang naka-side na to, the opening is on the right side. So, drawing ulit tayo ng vertical line test. So, ganun din. So, mapapansin natin daw po yung intersection. Okay, so since dalawa din po, this is also not a function. Okay? So, ganyan po yung pagdedetermine natin ng graph kung function po ba o hindi po. Okay? So, may tanong po ba kayo sa paggamit po ng vertical line test? Okay. So, mukha naman po wala kayong tanong. Okay? So, tandaan lang po na kapag po meron tayong ibibigay, o kung may ibibigay man sa inyo si teacher na ganitong scenario na you're going to determine if the graph is a function or not, so, wag po tayong matataranta. Okay? So, gamitin lang po natin yung vertical line test para po mas madali po natin ma-determine kung function o hindi. Okay? So, etong exercise, hindi ko na ito papasagutan. Wait na lang po tayo ng post ko po sa Google Classroom. Okay. So, doon na po natatapos po yung discussion po natin for today since it's already 1:51 na din. Okay? So, yun po yung definition or that is the basic concept pa lang po. Pauna pa lang po yun ng function and then ng relation. Okay? And for your assignment, this will be on Friday. So next meeting na po natin is Friday. So all you have to do is to study the next topic on the module, which is the domain and the range ng function and the evaluating of function. Okay? So yun lang po. Again, meron po ba kayong tanong? The floor is open for your question. Meron po bang katanungan, mga anak? Malinaw po ba? Naintindihan po ba ng maayos?
Yes po.
Okay.
Opo.
Okay. So,